Welcome to FPL Rivals, where every game week is a grudge match and every point can make or break a season. We follow the two fiercely competitive FPL head-to-head leagues, covering the biggest rivalries, tactical masterstrokes, captaincy disasters, and all the banter, game week 1 through to game week 38. This is FPL Rivals. Let's get into this week's episode.
Welcome to FPL Rivals. We are back after the World Cup summer, so we have taken a break, even though it didn't really feel like it for these lads, although I did disappear during most of that time. But we've got a brand new season, brand new managers, brand new league, and brand new opportunity for heartbreak, frustration, and disillusionment if you're a Newcastle fan. But what I thought I'd do this week, before we get into the main action of the pod, let's just do a quick recap of who you're listening to and what we're all about. So this is FPL Rivals. We've got loads of new joiners for the league this season. My name is Ben. I am a long-time suffering Newcastle fan. I had my best year of fantasy last year, I would say, probably because of this pod. It kept me engaged all the way. And that's me. Over to you, CJ. Why don't you introduce yourself for our new lads?
Yeah, I'm CJ. I got drafted in last year by the two boys to be the third commissioner. I actually probably had my worst year of fantasy last year, which was a shame, but been a good ride. Really looking forward to this year. Like we said, we'll delve into it in a sec. We've got loads of new stuff, loads of new lads involved. So, yeah, really looking forward to it.
Last but not least, Alex, how are you doing?
Yeah, I'm good. So I'm Alex. I am the original founder of this league. I was the one that started it all back in, 5 years ago?
Yeah,
6
probably.
years ago? 5-6 years ago. So, yeah, and I dragged Ben into it, and then I've dragged CJ into it. My summer's been great. I'm a Wimbledon fan. What else do you need to know about me, Ben?
Give us I think you're going to give us a paddle update, aren't you? Because Alex is in a paddle league with a few lads, and you wanted
Not
to talk about that.
Not so much a league, but a bit of a paddle update. Me and Rafaro did a breakaway league, so it was so hard to organise getting everyone organised, and me and Rafaro decided we'd go and play with professionals each week now. So
Nice.
We've now signed up to playing with professionals every Monday night, so that's me tomorrow night, and that's why we're now recording on a Sunday night and not a Monday night, because I can't tomorrow night because I'm playing paddle, and that takes priority because I'm going to be
Jesus Christ.
You need to sort your priorities, mate. Paddle comes second to the pod, and you need to realise that ASAP. Otherwise, we're going to have some issues. Just being aware, if anyone asks me how my summer is, I will give you an honest answer, but it will be me lamenting about Newcastle for a long while. So I don't know if we want to do that now or later.
Yeah, I think we have to. We got to do it now. We got to do it now, mate. Just initial thoughts. Just do it in 2 minutes. Just sum Newcastle's summer up in a couple of minutes there.
Yeah, I mean, you might want to put a timer on and just remind me when I've got 10 seconds left. But I'm a bit numb to it all, to be honest, mate.
Yeah.
Like, if you'd have show, like, you look at the photo of us winning the League Cup, and you would have told me that Isak, Bruno, Tonali, Howe, and Gordon all left before we won another trophy, I would have assumed that the Saudis would have been forced to sell by the government in the same way that Chelsea was with Abramovich, right? I would have thought something had gone seriously wrong. But yeah, I don't know what's going on. I'm a bit numb to it. Obviously, losing Bruno G is the biggest blow.
Especially since he won a trophy today.
He's already equaled his trophy haul from Newcastle in one day as an Arsenal player versus 5 years as a Newcastle player. There is a part of me that's quite excited because we're going in as a completely unknown team now. You know, we haven't signed anybody under 21. All the players we've signed I've never heard of. We've got a new manager. If things were getting really sort of like bland and stale with Howe over the last 18 months, like style of play and everything like that. So
yeah.
This new
He's
bloke,
exciting. He's exciting, isn't he? I've seen some snips of him, yeah.
How are we going to pronounce his name? Do you guys know? Geisler is how I've...
Geisler.
That German guy who won't last longer than 3 months.
Do you not think 3 months? No. I generally don't know. It could be pretty toxic. You know, we think about the fact that we've got Liverpool at home on the first day. if Isak
but they're
bags a
not great.
couple against Botman and Chow or Burn, it's gonna get ugly pretty quickly. But I hope he's given time. I hope we just see some exciting football, and I hope we survive relegation. To be
Mate,
honest,
it could be worse. You could be a Wimbledon fan right now who signed no one, and we've got pretty much the same team as last season, and we got battered by Huddersfield yesterday.
Yeah, I saw that. You got hammered. I saw the goals. To be fair, a couple of good goals from mate.
To be fair, we're in a bit of worry. We're in a bit of a bother that we could. So we're about to be half the club's about to be bought out, which means potentially we're getting significant investment, which is what the club needs, right?
That's good, no?
In League One, yeah, but it's not going to come for another couple of months. So the window's
does that mean
they're
putting the brakes on any spending until this takeover comes through? I mean, which means that
we're about to sell one of our best youngsters to QPR for just short of $1 million. Okay, so that should give us something.
It's much needed cash,
but it's going to be a battle until January. I'm not going to lie. I'm going quite a few times in the next month, and nice. I'm not really looking forward to it. But hey ho,
that's it.
One other change on this pod this season is that we're all officially wearing football gear now. I'm going to be wearing my Newcastle away kit all season for anybody that's listening and not watching. But you boys have signed up to something, haven't you? Something where they send you random shirts, isn't it? Like,
no, that's
what are you talking?
Not me.
That's me.
Not me. That's Butler.
Oh, but you've already got like a collection already, though, Siege. No, like
I got some. To be fair, I was the last sort of 2 or 3 months. I was raiding Vinted. Got absolutely obsessed with Vinted. Got some good. I'm actually I'm out in Fuerteventura at the moment, and I wore this down to the beach today. And
what's that,
my
Real
God,
Betis?
Real Betis, yeah. Oh my God, some of the people absolutely love Betis out here. Everyone was like, I was sat in the restaurant, and the guy came up to me and started speaking Spanish to me. I was like, I'm English. He goes, Betis, or Betis. I was like, yeah.
So Joaquin,
yeah. So they're worshipped out here. But no, I get quite a few of my shirts from Vinted. Absolutely. Yes, you've got to do a bit of scrawling, but it is a quality website. Butler, you get yours. Where'd you get yours from?
From Mystery Shirt.
Yeah.
What are you wearing today? Is that Wimbledon? No,
it's in honor of Mohamed Salah's move. So what team?
Yes, the Turkish team.
Yeah,
Trabzonspor, isn't it? Yeah,
Trabzonspor.
Yeah. No,
yeah. So it's just random. Like, you don't choose what shirt you get. So I'll have a different one on Thursday, Ben, and we could talk about that one then. But nice. Yeah, it's just a chance that I got this one. It's a bit small. I don't know if you can see it. It's a bit tight. But yeah, it's a decent shirt though. It's a decent kit.
Yeah, it's lovely.
Nice. And do you pay a monthly subscription, or do you just pay whenever you? Yeah.
So I pay £30 a month, and they send you a shirt every month. So
lovely.
It's a little bit pricey, but it's a brand new shirt, so can't compare. And it's shirts that I would never have picked out. Like the ones I've received, shirts that I would never ever have thought, oh yeah, I'll buy that one. So when you see Thursday's one, Ben, you'll be like, oh, what's that? Because it is rogue.
I'm looking forward to it. I'm looking forward to some weird and wonderful shirts this season. Right, let's get into the thick of it. What are we going to talk about for the official preview of the new season? I think we want to kick off with some new season, new rules. So, Alex, why don't you take us away on some of that?
Well, I'll let Siege do it because he wrote the rules. He wrote the prizes. So I'll let Siege do the format, and then I can do the growth bit. Go on, Siege.
Okay. Yes. No, we've got, like we said, we spoke about it last year. We wanted to get 2 divisions going. We want to expand this podcast. And to be fair, we've reached out to quite a few people, but everyone has been absolutely buzzing to get involved. But so we've now got 2 leagues. We've got FPL Rivals Division 1 and FPL Rivals Division 2. So Division 1, the format is it's a 35-game season, and then the top 8 after 35 games go into playoffs. So we were debating about getting rid of the playoffs because it is a little bit towards the end. If you're not in the playoffs, you do lose a little bit of interest. But everyone in our league last year wanted to keep that, and it is a good bit of crack, to be fair. And
I did vote against it. I was quite disappointed to see that we're
Mike
keeping
did
it
not.
this season. Yeah, bloody Mike. It's built for playoffs.
It's a tough one, and it'll be interesting this year because then we've got our Division 2, which is just a 38-game head-to-head season. Everyone plays each other like a normal season, which will really, the cream will really rise to the top of that, which will be really interesting. So if that goes really well, we may have to sort of think about our playoff thing for next year. But that's pretty much it. We've got the top 4 in Div 2 will be coming up. The bottom 4 in Div 1 will be relegated.
Brutal. That's brutal as well, by the way, because there's only 18 in Div 1. So
It's tough compared to 24 last year. Yeah.
Yeah.
4 to go down. And then prizes wise, I'll just go quickly. So we've upped the money to come in this year just to £30, but that's going to be spread across so many prizes. So we've got Manager of the Month awards in both leagues. We've got the playoff winner in Div 1, the overall points winner after 35 games in Div 1. That's like the league points. We've got winner of Div 2. We've got second place in Div 2 and third place in Div 2. We have an overall cup competition, which will run sort of the back end of the season. And we've also got an overall points winner across both leagues, which will be really, really interesting. So that's what's amazing about this league. We tried to sort of get people in saying that £30 can be split, and there's multiple type sort of things to win throughout the season. But it's just going to be engagement, I think, throughout the year. But that's pretty much it. I don't know if you boys want to add anything, if I've summed everything
just
up.
I was thinking about the cup competition actually more today. And actually, it's going to be really tricky because when the cup kicks off, technically, you're going to be playing 2 people a week.
It's the same
You'll
time,
be playing someone in the cup and then someone. So it would be really interesting to see how people focus their energy. Do you think, I could have a cup run here and I'll just give up? Depends where I am in the league, I suppose, when the cup starts.
That's true.
Well,
I was just going to say as well, like I know we got a couple of questions from the lads in the WhatsApp group about the prize pot. Specifically, Farney, I think it was, who was basically like, "Why such a small reward pot when there's so many of us?" And ironically, Farney is one of the only ones not to pay his entry fee yet. So
he's paid it now. He has paid it.
Oh, he has paid it now.
Yeah.
Okay.
He was one of the last ones though.
But to CJ's point, we've got lots of different ways to win money. Rather than just having one huge prize, we've got loads and loads of ways to make your money back. So, Manager of the Month, everyone's up for that each month, and you can win that twice and you've made your money back. And then you've got all the other competitions as well. So it's just a nicer way of spreading it out more evenly and not just handing someone in first place £1,000 at the end of the year. I think it's better this way.
Can you imagine that would be the prize? Fucking hell.
Yeah.
Walk away with £1,000.
It would be class. It would be horrendous. It would be so intense. That would get really rough, wouldn't it?
We'll get there one day, boys. We'll get there one day. And like you say, massive interest this year in the leagues, to the point where we had to make a wait list of people, but we just simply did not have space for them.
We had to disappoint some people because
we had some people.
I'm not going to mention names, have a mini tantrum when I couldn't put their friends in.
Yeah.
So we've had to just say no a few times, which has been hard, I suppose.
But if this season goes really well and interest stays, then there's always the opportunity for Division 3, or an expanded Division 1 and 2.
I hope I don't finish near the bottom of Div 2. That would be brutal, wouldn't it?
It's mad though, isn't it?
Obligations for Butler.
It's mad we've gone from 24 managers to 38. Sort of effortlessly as well. That's sort of lads who have been engaged from our pod last year and all our socials wanted to get involved. Like the majority are, as we'll go through them later on, are our mates and some of our close friends. But we are getting a lot of people reach out to us sort of from outside our friendship group now, which I think is the aim of this pod in the foreseeable future. So that is what we're going to try and do a lot this year, is really sort of try and get this out to a wider audience and to see if they like our format, because it is quite a niche. It's quite a unique thing, FPL head-to-head, and we'll get into it a bit more later on. But it really is. No one is doing it apart from us, is what I've seen. I haven't seen many people going down the head-to-head. It's very much overall points. So really, I think it probably leads on to please follow us on the socials, share our Insta, share our TikTok, share our YouTube, Spotify to your friends, and our YouTube, because our World Cup specials did really well. People are really starting to listen, so it really is an exciting time to get involved. And please reach out for us. We will share our email and things at the end of this pod and on our socials, but we really want as many people involved and interested as we can, I think.
And of course, just to round that off as well, we have a dedicated head-to-head app, which you should all be using, downloading and visiting. And that's, of course, from our man, Greg, who has joined us this year, who we're in partnership with. He's got an amazing website. which will really help with your head-to-head strategy this season. So yeah, absolutely. And just a final reminder for anyone that doesn't know, CJ and I are going to be in Division 1 this year, and then Alex is going to be our Division 2 correspondent, and I just wanted to remind all of you and him.
I'll be reporting from the sidelines back to you then.
Exactly, the lower leagues, mate. The lower league correspondent. That's it. I mean, it suits you, mate, because you're so into Wimbledon these days. And
that's it.
So
I do like the lower leagues,
representation.
Yeah.
But okay, so should we go into sort of like a couple of reminders before we start previewing people?
Exactly that. Just a few reminders. So the leagues have been set up. We've sent out all to everyone the league invites for Div 1 and Div 2. We're still waiting for a few people to join. Div 1, we're just waiting for Jordan and Dave. Jordan is notorious. He always leaves it to the last bloody minute. Jordan, it'd be great if you didn't leave it to the last minute this time and you joined early. Dave, I know you're waiting for us to do a pod for some reason before you join the league, which I don't really get, but
he's going to judge us, mate. We're on trial.
And then for Div 2, we're still waiting for Jennings, Farney, and then Tom Allabone as well. Tom's new, but Jennings and Farney, Jordan and Dave, you should know the drill by now and just get in the league. Can you just get on
if you need the link, just ping us. We'll give it to you again, because I know there's loads of messages on the WhatsApp.
Even though I've sent it to Jennings and Farney twice already. But that's fine. I'll send it to them twice again for a third time. And then we have been asking everyone for their headshot photos so we can make some hilarious stickers. For those of you that aren't in our league, you'll be seeing those a lot on Instagram over the next few months. Div 1, Jordan, again, you're on the list. Can I have a headshot, please? Peaks, Rafaro, and Harry, your cousin, Siege, he needs to send me a headshot. And then for Div 2, it's just Greg and Jamie, I believe. I think there was one more. And Tom as well. Tom's double up on the list. But I've already found out that Tom Allabone, my mate from work, is the worst WhatsApper ever. So that's brilliant. Hilarious.
That should bode well for us then this season.
Yeah, it should bode well. And then just before, what we'll do later on this week is I'll be sending out a podcast calendar. So a calendar for when we're doing an episode each week. What we'd love for people to do is just to sign up, even if it's like 3 months down the road. If you just put your name in it and say, yeah, I'm going to come on the pod at this point of the season, that would be great. It saves us having to constantly chase people each week. We just appreciate if people just wanted to sign up and just told us when they wanted to come on. You can also see which one of us is available as well, because we've put mine, Ben, and CJ's availability on there. So if there's one of us you don't particularly like and you want to avoid,
bloody hell,
yeah, I like that.
You can come on that episode.
I like that.
So yeah, and as Siege says, just follow us on socials if you haven't already. Just share the love. Like, we just really appreciate all the support, and we're here to support everyone else as well. So if you've got a podcast you want us to share, we can do the same.
That's it.
We're happy to do both. But that's it from reminders, Ben.
Okay, let's go straight into the season preview. We've got loads of newcomers to get through. A lot of unknowns, isn't there? I'm completely I'm just completely intimidated, to be honest, seeing some of these boys' ranks and stuff like that over the last few years. I had such a good season last season, and I just feel like this season I might be one of the favourites to get relegated.
I don't know. I'd rather be in Div 1, given how many people that have come new into the league are fucking good at fantasy.
I was going to say, I mean...
I'm looking in Div 2 oh my fucking God, a lot of these
guys are
in the top 200,000, and I'm like, oh, I'm fucked.
Yeah. So first up, we've got a new manager profile, by the way, of Harry Bignell. CJ, take us away, because he's your link, isn't he? Your cousin.
He is my cousin. To be fair, he's been an OG listener to this pod for probably since it started. I sent it to him early doors, and I actually saw him at Christmas last year, and he gave me some really honest criticism about how he thinks the pod can move forward and things like that. But he's decent, to be fair. It's funny, his overall rank he put under 1 million. I'm not sure what that even means. He just wanted me to say he was under 1 mil, which is class. But he's a decent player. I said here, he was obviously my cousin, relentless listener. Loves a chat, loves to ruffle feathers. Like he said, he really wants to come on the pod and start to have a little ding dong with either me or you.
Let's get him and Balf on at the same time.
Him and Balf will be absolutely hilarious. But he actually texted me there. I was texting him about just about it, and he texted me there, said, "Hey mate, sorry, been working all this day. Just seen this. Glad you managed to sort it, as I can't wait to batter you this year," is what he said to me.
While you're texting him back, can you tell him to send me a headshot? That'd be great.
Yeah, that's sort of what he says. That's his sort of vibe. Like, just he knows what he's talking about fantasy wise. His dark horse pick for the year was that Manzambi, the new Swiss lad from Villa.
Yeah.
So
who
I'm sure
famously rejected Newcastle. So yeah, I'm sure he's going to do amazing.
in each of these profiles, like we've done a dark horse pick, so we'll sort of go through that. But yeah, that's Harry. So he will be a controversial character, but he's actually been moved straight into Div 1. So we'll be interested to see how he gets on due to a few
controversial. But yeah, I'll take the next one then. So we've got Stephen Winchester, I think his surname is. It's one of Dassie's mates. Dassie, notoriously famous in our league for building the trophy 2 years in a row, and somehow then staved off relegation to survive in the league. So he's still in Div 1. So Stephen will join him in Div 1. Last season's overall rank was just over half a million, which is pretty respectable.
That's serious.
612,000. We're looking forward to him. He's already given us some good chat in the group, which is great. He's already chirping up, loving the pod, etc., etc. We appreciate that. And his dark horse pick for this season is Ryan from Bournemouth, and I think that's a great shout. So I think he's going to be
good shout.
Yeah, he's solid. He's solid.
Yeah. All right, Ben, your turn.
Welcome, Stephen. Welcome, Harry. Good to have you on board. Next up, we've got Finn, who is he is my sister-in-law's boyfriend. He's a very, 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 very nice guy, and he is half British, so he sounds American, but he just loves England, loves football. Manchester United supporter, unfortunately, another one of those to add to the ranks. So yeah, he joins us from the league from the US to boost our American numbers, but he's a Brit at heart, and he went to more World Cup games than any of us combined. Every couple of days I was getting photos of him in the stadiums and stuff. I was like, how the fuck are you managing to do this, mate? But
you must be a millionaire.
He says that he normally loses steam by about like game week 25 to 30. That's when he starts losing interest. So yeah, my message to you, mate, Finn, is not anymore, because we're going to be pissing you off every week, and I'm sure you'll be tuning in and changing a team. So his team is called Made in Heaven. Nice little pun on the Manchester defender.
Nice.
Overall rank last year was in 3 million, so not too bad. Not amazing, but not disastrous by any stretch of the imagination. Let's see if he can improve that this year.
He's going to need to improve that this year if he doesn't want to get relegated.
And dark horse pick, although I think he picked this before the injury, Junior Krupi, who is, of course, the young Bournemouth forward, possibly linked with a move to PSG for 100+ million, but then he got injured for 3 months. So I think that's died down a little bit. But yeah, if he can get fit and get back in form, he's also a very good pick. He's one of my favourites as well.
And he sent us a great headshot for his sticker and his English.
He did.
Unbelievable
headshot. Very good sticker.
Unbelievable headshot.
Like that a lot. So welcome aboard, Finn, and I hope you enjoy this season, mate.
His rank there sort of relates to the drop off after game week 25, doesn't it? That 3 mil, like
it does. And also, Finn, you should know that the last person I brought into the league last season gave up by about like game week 9.
He lost 9 in a row.
Gareth.
He had 9 City players in his team at the end of the season.
He had 5 City players in his team at one point. He stopped logging in. He stopped making transfers, and he came dead last. Or no, did he come? No, he didn't come dead last. He came.
No, he didn't. Charlie
second
did.
to last. He would have been relegated had he. Well, he was relegated, but then he's completely dropped out. So yeah, you've got to be an improvement on Gareth, please, Finn. Although that's not too much of a big ask at this moment. So moving on. Greg, our man Greg, who we've spoken about lots over the last few months with his amazing app. Those of you in the league last year will know him. I think he's recommended a few people to this league this year as well. He's our tech genius and our official sponsorship partner. I don't even know if that's the right way to say it, but his team name is called FC Matos. His overall rank last week was in the top 200, last year, was in the top 250k. So
that's very,
very, very, very good. Is he going to Div 1 as well? Or is he's in
No,
Div 2.
he's in Div 2,
Div 2.
mate. This is what's going to
He's
be
in
brutal
Div 2.
for me.
Yeah. This elite head-to-head. This is elite head-to-head now.
There's some good people in. We'll get into it in more detail in a minute on Div 2, but oh my God.
So he's the first manager that we've talked about so far that's in Div 2, and his rank last year was 250k in the world. So Alex is already up against it. His dark horse pick this year, which I also like, is Brian Brobby. I don't know if you boys saw
Love
a clip of Brobby scoring yesterday in a friendly. He just absolutely bullied all the defenders, and he's a really annoying Sunderland player, and I hate him. But yeah, good shout, Greg. Very, very good. I look forward to Brobby scoring a brace against Newcastle, both home and away this season. So, yeah, there you go. Welcome aboard, Greg. Good to have you. Greg was very adamantly against the playoffs, wasn't he? He said it was a stupid idea and we were idiots. So he might actually not want to get promoted. He might want to stay in Div 2.
That's fine. I do. I want to get promoted.
Let's see if he takes the league by storm and then comes and fucks up Div 1 next year. So, yeah, there you go. Over to you, Alex, because I think you know this boy the most, right?
Yeah. So this is Jamie Nichols, one of the Allianz contingent that are joining. Team name Hotel Tiago, replaces Luke's team name from last year. His overall rank is 3,400,000 from last year. He did give up after about game week 20 though, because he was losing at the Allianz our Allianz fantasy league, so he got pissed off and stopped playing. He's another United fan, so we seem to be growing United fans in this. He does come into Div 2 with me. His dark horse pick is bold, Ellis Sims.
Coventry forward, is it?
Yeah, that is bold, especially since Coventry just bought a Wonye from Notts Forest today. But
yeah,
we'll see. He does have a good football knowledge, to be fair, and he probably is one, if not with Finn, one of the youngest people in this league. He's only 26. He makes me feel well old.
Yeah,
you're fine. Yeah, you're ancient.
Yeah, he come. I'm what?
You're ancient. I said.
Ben's older by like a week,
by like 10 days, mate.
But yeah, so that's Jamie. Jamie joins from Allianz. So welcome, Jamie. Looking forward to having you.
I thought I saw Jamie Nichols, and I thought it might be a relation of Dan Nichols. It's no relation to Nixie.
No such relation.
No relation to Nixie.
Okay,
unless Nixie's got a really young brother. I know Nixie's only got a sister, so that's fine.
Yeah.
Right, Siege, over to you.
All right, moving on. So Ryan Clement, aka Egg. So his nickname's Egg. So he'll be referred to as Egg quite a lot. Smithy's also always refers to him as Egg.
Yeah, Egghead, or
I'll have to ask Smithy that. I think it might be Egghead. I ain't got Scooby Doo what he's on about there. But I
mean, he sent me a picture of him with a lawnmower, so I was like, yeah, go for it. Yeah, we'll use that as your sticker. Yeah, fine.
His team name is Games Gone. Very sort of up to date at the moment. Overall rank last year 1,200,000. Not too bad.
Very decent.
Pretty steady with sort of 12-13 million players, but he's an ex-Shottermill and Hazlemere stalwart. Fellow Pompey fan. Hopefully, I said the glory days of 2008 FA Cup win will inspire him this season. Not unfortunately, if you watched Pompey yesterday, they were absolutely dire at home to QPR. After Devlin scoring an absolute worldie, and then I looked at my phone, I was like, oh, Pompey are winning. I looked back 10 minutes later, they were 3-1 down at half time. I was like, cheers. So he loves his Pompey, but his dark horse is Mason Clark from Coventry, also another rogue one. After
that's two Coventry picks, isn't it?
Yeah,
no one's gone with Jack Rudoni, who I think is probably the better one out of both of those two players.
Because Haji Wright's injured as well, isn't he? So, like, obviously they're going to be using a few lads up front, but they got Thomas Asante and all sorts as well. So that's going to be a funny one. But yeah, Egg is good crack, to be fair. Very good friends with Smithy as well. So hopefully there'll be a bit of back and forth between them two. But that is Egg. And I'll move on as well
Welcome,
to
Egg.
my mate, Welcome, Egg. My mate Ash, so Ash Holloway. So I've known Ash probably for about 25 years. We went to school together in the beautiful
he's a Toon fan. Yes, come on.
Yeah, the beautiful Midhurst Grammar School, which was an absolute hellhole, but we got through, me and Ash. But yeah, he's a fellow Newcastle fan. This always cracks me. His sporting highlight to date of his life when we were under 15s, he got 5 wickets in a row, and he got an award from my dad. So let's hope he's still got the
on his
award.
sticker.
I need to actually get him to send me the actual award because I'm sure it's in his bedroom still. But he got it at our end of season awards. My dad still chirps about it. But let's see if his cricketing ability reflects that of his FPL knowledge. But his team's called Don't Stir the Pot.
Yeah,
his overall rank was just over 2 mil, which again, not too bad. But again, he's a Toon fan. His dark horse is Lucas Hornacek, the new Newcastle goalkeeper. So what are your thoughts on that, Ben? Is he decent or is he just going to be another?
I think he'll be a good keeper. I think you should stay well away from Newcastle's defence for the opening weeks of the season until we get figured out a bit. But I mean, it could be a great
centre midfield.
He was texting me a lot last year before he got involved. He's very loyal to his Newcastle players. So let's see if he puts any in this year. I'm not sure he will this year, but we'll see. It'll be interesting to see his team in game week 1, how many Newcastle lads he's got.
Maybe a little bit of Wissa, because I'm tempted as well, Ash, for a little bit of Wissa. Yeah. Maybe.
Yeah.
Welcome, Ash. Good to have you, mate. Ash, if anyone, particularly when I say anyone, I mean Balf. If Balf tries to get a rise out of you on the WhatsApp group by posting some bullshit of Bruno G scoring a penalty, just ignore him because he's trying to bait you. Okay, just don't take the.
There'll be a lot of baiting.
That just Balf's life?
That's just
baiting.
Balf's life. Balf is going to try and wind you up, and yeah, Arsenal have just bought Bruno G. So yeah, good luck. Welcome.
Did he win a trophy today? I think he did.
Yeah. I thought he went off injured, didn't he? I hope he's out.
He went off at half time for Rice, didn't he? He was up at half time for Rice, yeah.
It was the happiest I've seen him in about 2 years, to be fair. Right, moving on. My turn. So Paul, he's another contingent from the Allianz crew, comes in after a final day miracle in our Allianz Fantasy League. He was bottom pretty much all season, and then was about 150 points behind the person above him, and he somehow managed to close the gap and not finish last. So there was dedication there, right? Yeah, the great escape. Dedication right from right until the end. Unfortunately, not like his West Ham, who went down, who didn't put up any fight. So he shot
themselves today as well, didn't they?
Yeah, they did. See that? Yeah, they bottled it today.
2-0 up, drew 2-2 for Burnley. Yeah.
This is going to be very different, I'd say, to what, probably not what Paul's used to, but to what most people, newcomers, are used to here in terms of fantasy. Head-to-head is so different from your total points league. There is so much more to think about. But his team is the Beach Ballers, after his surname, Paul Beach. His overall rank last year, I don't even know, but it was fucking high. I couldn't tell you. He couldn't find it, and I was like, mate, you finished second bottom in the Allianz League. Let's be honest, I was 12th and I was like 1.8 million or something. So there was 28 people in our league.
Strong.
So whatever you were.
So he's pretending he can't find it, but we know it's bad.
And his dark horse pick is James Tarkowski. I don't know if that's dark horse, supposed to be in and out of people's teams, I think, a lot anyway this season, but we shall see. Welcome Paul.
On to the next one. Please welcome Mr. Rob Dilworth. Many of you know him already. Dilly. Rob, of course, we've known for many, many years. I didn't know he was a big fantasy player, but his overall rank last year was in the top 3 million, so not too bad. And here he's saying for his dark horse pick, Brian Brobby looks like a bargain, but minutes may be hampered due to Europa League. So I'm going for Dominic Schloboschlei, 7 mil, arguably Liverpool's best player and a bargain. Yeah. Thank you for that.
Agreed.
That's really good insight there. So Rob comes in with questionable taste in his football team, but a wealth of sport. Who does he support?
Blackburn Rovers.
Blackburn Rovers. Forgot about that. But tough. He does have a wealth of sporting knowledge.
More fans in the Football League. More fans in the
That's it. There you go, to join the lower leagues with Alex. Wealth of sporting knowledge. More importantly, has a wide range of banter. Yes, we know that Dilly's good crack always. So welcome, Dilly. Really good to have you on board. Hope you enjoyed the pod. And
is his rank there 300,000 or 3 mil?
Oh,
I think it's free.
Yeah,
300. Are we doing him a disservice there? Are we?
Yeah, I think
I've done you dirty there, Dilly.
There's only 6 digits there, Ben.
Jeez, well,
7.
no one put the commas in for this one, so I just glanced at
my
it
bad.
and looked like 2 mil. That is amazing. Okay, top 300k. I've done you bad there. Well done, Dilly. Top 300k. Bloody hell. And where's he going? Div 1 or Div 2?
He's in
Div
Div 2, so
serious,
another
serious.
serious competitor. in
Butler,
Div 2.
you are fucked, mate.
I'm so fucked. I'm so fucked.
Top 300k. Well done, Dilly.
I cannot wait. I cannot wait to get the WhatsApps from Butler crying at the start.
Fuck Div 2. Why did we do this? This was the worst idea ever.
Yeah. We should have just stuck with one Div 1 and had 38 teams. That would have made more sense. Right, anyway, but carry on, Ben. Carry on.
Right, next we've got up. This is one of Greg's friends, Hadri. Welcome, Hadri. I'm not gonna try and pronounce your last name actually, but I'm just gonna say your team name.
I think you should. I think you should, Ben, because you're so good at pronunciation.
Mate. Have a go.
Come on, Ben.
Adrian van Dusselaer.
Oh, I'd say that was pretty good, Ben. I'd say that was pretty good.
Not bad.
Hadri, let us know how he said that. I want to know.
Hadri, give me a rating on that pronunciation, and you can.
That's better than what you normally say, because we've had all sorts. Liam, what was his name?
Rosanier.
Liam Rosanier.
Sorry. Welcome, Hadri, mate. Yeah, just send me a voice note of how to pronounce your name, and then I won't butcher it every week. But overall rank last year. Okay, this one you are in the 2 million. So this is, if I'm reading this correctly, 2,600,000, 37, and 355. So 2.5 mil. Let's just round that up. So
yeah,
dark horse pick this year.
Zolis,
thank you, Butler. I was trying to pronounce him as well. Yes,
he's got an assist today as well, by the way. He's going to be good for them.
2 assists.
Yeah, he's going to be good.
I read a stat that he's got 14 games in a row with a goal or an assist, so I think he's going to be in a lot of people's teams.
Like
so for Hadri's description, it says true Belgian hooligan, our very own fucking twat. He supports Union St. Gilles in Belgium and also is a gunner when it comes to the Premier League, so he'll fit right in. Welcome, Hadri, another fucking gunner, another Arsenal supporter. Got so many Arsenal, Manchester
Way too many
fans.
of those. Literally,
God.
it's painful, isn't it?
But welcome, Hadri, and good to have
welcome,
you, mate.
Hadri. We're looking forward to having you. Over to me. So Mitch is another of the Allianz cohort. There's one more after this, so don't panic. Mitch used to be my line manager, so I'm glad he's not anymore, because now I can give him loads of shit about how he's getting on in the league. But he does come in with a wealth of FPL experience. I think he said he's up there with Andy Jackson. He's been playing it for a very, very long time. He is a Chelsea fan, as some of you may have noticed by a sticker that he posted in the group with huge muscles. So well done, Mitch. I don't think I've seen those.
Well, he was the Jack dude. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. So his team name is Mitch Fester Rangers. And his overall rank last year was 1.6 million, right up there. So another good competitor to come into Div 2, perfect for me. And then his dark horse pick is Igor Jesus from Notts Forest, who I think will be in a lot of people's teams. I think you'll see next.
He's had a good pre-season, hasn't he? To be fair to me, he's had a good pre-season. Right then, boys.
Come on then, Siege.
We're gonna go across the water actually to where I'm living now. So this is my mate John Ryan, who I work with. So his team name is Choosing Mexus, named after his love for Ella Langley, the country singer. Her song Choosing Texas. He's in love with that. Absolutely loves his country music, this boy, which cracked me up.
Great team name.
That's funny.
Great team name. I love that. But yeah, he's a very, very steady fantasy player. It's a classic. When you start a new job, the lads who you work with, like, you soon get talking, and the next thing you know, everyone plays fantasy and blah, blah, blah. But yeah, so John,
not everyone runs a fantasy league, Siege. That's your
it.
little trump
That's
card
it. So
in Ireland.
they got hold of the lads at work, somehow found the podcast. I didn't tell them about it. They were giving me a bit of chat about it. But yeah, he's keen to get involved. But his overall rank last year was 750,000. So he is a serious player.
Top mil
player.
He is
a serious player. And yeah, he also picked Christos Zolis as his dark horse pick. But I just put here, GEA maybe is in his heart, but he's looking forward to letting his Premier League knowledge do the talking.
Who does he support in GAA? Because I saw that there was some miracle that happened, didn't there, over the summer, wasn't there, with
So GEA you don't really support, obviously. Like he plays for his club, and obviously they all support Wexford because we're in Wexford, sort of thing.
Fine.
But he's a keen GAA. He's a goalkeeper in GAA. To be fair to him, which
Can someone tell me what GAA is?
so
Ben
GAA,
doesn't even know
mate,
what baseball is, by the way, everyone, and he lives in America. Let's just put that out there.
Just to clear up for you, Ben, GAA is Gaelic football and hurling. So both the sports are under the GAA umbrella, as it said. So I'm still learning the trade, but he's a soccer man as well, to be fair, at heart, which is good. But yeah, John's great crack as well. He's already put a bit of bants in the group, which I like. But moving on as well to Savs, so James Savondra. So James,
if you don't
me and
know
Savs
who he
have been.
is, you don't watch Sky Sports News.
So Savs is doing really well. So he's a Sky Sports presenter by day, FPL Bandit by night. But yeah, he's a presenter on Sky Sports, fantastic presenter actually on Sky Sports News, and does worked his way up through TalkSport onto Sky Sports. If you haven't seen him, he's absolutely fantastic on there. But yeah, we've known each other since college, been really good mates. We've sort of reconnected. He's actually married to Trav's sister. Trav's in this group, and they've actually just bought a house in Hazelmere. So he's just started playing for our cricket team as well. So he's back in the circuit, and I saw him recently. We played when I went back to England, and we were just chatting after, because he does the Sky Sports Fantasy podcast as well. He hosts that, and we were talking about it, and I sort of said to him, would you fancy getting involved? Because he was asking if we were doing it this year, and he seems really keen. But yeah, his team is Bazball 2.0, a nice little reference to cricket there. But his overall rank was 320k last year. So he is, if you actually listen to the Sky Sports pod, he's a really, really good player, to be fair. Him and Mark Briggs on there are really good. So also, if you're listening to this pod, give them a follow and listen as well, because it's excellent.
Plus, if you ever need someone to step into the Sky Sports Fantasy podcast, there's 3 people right here.
Exactly. If you fancy a day off, James, just let us know. We'll fill in for
I'm probably not the best because I don't understand. I'm shit at fantasy, but I'd still give some good banter. So yeah, if there's ever a space.
That's it. On live, don't forget, Butler, you'll be going on live TV then as well. But
yeah, that's fine.
Yeah, his dark horse pick is Nico Williams for Forest. I think it's going to be a real tasty asset this year. But yeah, welcome Savs. Really happy to have Savs and John on board as well.
Welcome, James. Cool. So nice to have you, mate.
I think we've got four left to go, so we'll quickly try and breeze through the rest.
Yeah,
of these.
We'll get through. Yeah.
Welcome, Tom Alabone, and the last one of the Allianz contingent. Very good fantasy player. Won the Allianz Fantasy League last year. I reckon.
What's his overall rank, though? It's blank there, mate.
Yeah, it is blank. I think it was about 300,000, 200,000. Right. So he was right up in there. Good fancy player. Another Arsenal fan. Some of you might have played paddle with him already. Like, he's been part of the paddle group. So Jennings has met him, and I think Rafaro's met him. So a few people, and Andy Jackson's met him a couple of times. So he knows a few people in this league. He did pick Vinny Jr. as his dark horse pick. That I think that was very bold in the anticipation that he was hoping Arsenal would sign.
Arsenal fans get a bit carried away there this summer.
But a very bold horse pick. But yeah, welcome, Tom.
Machine Gun Skelly as well. That's a good team name.
Yeah, very much.
Yeah, I like that.
Next up, we've got Taito. I hope I'm saying that right. Team name, the documentary. I like that. Documentary. Best rank, 1,404.
That's best ever.
Not last year. Best ever rank.
Yeah.
Okay.
It says
worst since playing seriously. ... Last year was 358k. Oh, only top half mil. Don't worry about it. Dark horse pick again. It's the new Belgian winger Zolis. Second Belgian joining the ranks. Be careful, as last season was his worst rank. His worst rank was 358k. Jesus.
Ever.
Sounds like it. Yeah, Jesus.
Bloody hell. Very bad rank. He could, but he's not here to play darts. He's joining for a back-to-back victory, cruising through Div 2 with some spankings, and then headfirst to win Div 1. Be careful, he's ready. Bloody hell. Okay.
Love that.
So
Love that.
Taito's one to watch. Just like chilling. And just doing really well, even though he's doing really bad. I don't get that.
I'm looking forward to seeing. I'm looking forward to seeing
you there. Looking forward to you smashing Alex on the way to Div 1.
Perfect. Thanks, Ben. Right. Next, we're free to go is Pete, one of Balf's mates. Balf went very off topic here. We all sent a nice profile, but Balf decided to write a story, which is fine. He just wanted the limelight as per when we gave him admin rights in the WhatsApp group, which we'll never be doing again, by the way, because he tried to change everything.
That was rogue from you. Yeah, that's rogue.
Yeah, that was. It was. I was being very trusting. Siege was being very trusting. But anyway, Pete. Manage United, the league just got serious upgrade in class and IQ, introducing Pete, longtime friend and colleague of Rafaro and Balf. Taking the reins after Rafaro's stellar run last year means Pete has a huge shoes to fill, but his tactical pedigree is second to none. A die-hard United fan with old-school FIFA roots, Pete combines classic instincts with calculating precision. He instantly raises the collective brain power of the league, and Manage United promises to run circles around the competition with pure class. Welcome to the league, Pete. We don't know what your fantasy history is like because Balf didn't give us any of that, but we are glad that you are in the league. Balf has
talking a
big
game, yeah.
Talking a massive game. I love that
for Pete.
Div 2, I think, isn't it?
Div 2
for Pete,
yeah.
is it? Yeah.
Another person in Div 2 who clearly everyone in Div 2 is better than everyone in Div 1. But hey,
yeah, we might have done this the wrong way around, boys. But
yeah.
That's it. That is it.
Oh, right, 2 to go, Siege. Your brother,
moving on.
the better of the hookers.
Yeah, let's go. Your brother's joining ranks, Siege. That's
my
awesome.
Brother's joining. So, welcome to my brother Alex. So, Balf will definitely say this, but sometimes referred to as the more talented hooker, but this is yet to be officially decided in football and cricket. He did get back-to-back hundreds this year, actually, in cricket, which is something I've never done. So my dad was reminding me about that when I went back. Centre back and captain for the mighty Shotwell and Hazeme. He's still one of the only stalwarts still playing in that team, but can he translate his dominant displays on the pitch to FPL head-to-head? We'll have to wait and see. He's very much a notorious sacker offer. So I did ask him as I was leaving this year. We needed we were looking to get one more player in, and he sort of was like, I don't know. And my mum was the one like, go on, it'll be nice. It'll be nice for you and
Linda,
CJ to be in the.
Go on, Linda.
It'll be nice for you. It'll be nice for you and CJ to be in the same league. I was like, yeah, cheers, mum. But
we got a shout out to Siege's mum.
That's brilliant.
My mum for sorting that out.
Thank you,
but his overall rank last year was 3.5 mil, nearly 3,000, just over 3 mil. But his team's Matt sells seashells, and his dark horse pick was Rayan. But he's going to go into Div 2. He's a very unknown entity, but hopefully he can stay engaged because when he is engaged, he's again another one of the worst WhatsAppers in the history of the world. So
he's been pretty good to me.
He has been pretty engaged. So he's been pretty good to you. He WhatsApps me once when I reply, he replies in like 5 days. So we'll see if he keeps engaged. But looking forward to having him involved, and we'll see. He does normally have some rogue picks. I'm looking forward to seeing what he does.
What I would say is there will be people. We've mentioned a few people who struggle to stay engaged. That's something that this league we're very good at, is keeping people engaged. The only person we didn't keep engaged last year was Gazzy T, because he lost interest after like 7 weeks. But even Jennings we keep engaged, right? And Jennings lives on the moon somewhere. So he's notorious for getting difficult to get hold of. Right, one more to go, and I'm so glad this person is joining our league with no fantasy knowledge at all. Will joins us. If you haven't met Will, he is the loveliest and funniest bloke you will ever meet. No offense to all the other newbies, but Will is definitely my favourite newbie. So Will's team name is Blatter Luck Next Time. Nice. His dark horse pick was Mudryk from Chelsea. Love it.
Oh my God.
Throw it out there. He's back, isn't he? He's back from his suspension. Will's FPL history may be lacking, but what he lacks in experience, he definitely makes up more for commitment and a slight arrogance. He did say he was going to walk this league and be in Div 1 in no time at all.
Love it.
And he's told me, wants you all to know that what is coming, that he has a 2-year plan to win the whole thing. So he is very much
a 2-year plan.
Committed. So
I like that.
I can't wait to have Will on the pod. Like that will be a hilarious event. But
great value.
And we're also, Will, looking for sponsorship. So if your cinema wants to sponsor us, you know where we are. Well, we know where we are. Right, should we take a quick break before we come back and do Div 1? Because I feel like we've gone on for hours. And Haven't even had a break. I'm thirsty.
Sounds good. Welcome, chaps. Great to have you in the league. We'll be right back. Welcome back to FPL Rivals. We're just going to round off this episode by taking a quick look at the divisions. So it's really difficult to say, isn't it, with all the newcomers, but who have we got favourites for titles and playoffs for Div 1 and who have we got favourites for promotion in Div 2? Should we talk about that real quick?
Yeah, so just quickly remind everyone. So in Div 1, we've got Mike, who's a 2-time back-to-back champion, Jordan, who is a champion, and Lewis, who's also a champion. Ben, you're in there, along with your fellow Geordie, Matt. Nixie's also in there, loves a good playoff. Smithy's in there, Balf's in there, Trav, Rafaro, Connor, Dave, Harry Bicknell, Siege, Dassy, Stephen, Andy Jackson, and Finn rounds off Div 1. So looking at Div 1, knowing the fact that Mike is back-to-back champion, I'm going to jump straight back in this and say Mike is going for a three-peat. And that even his name says that. His name of his team is Three-Peat Offender. So he's going. If Mike three-peats, it will be, that's history, boys. I cannot deny that. Good. To go into this competition and win it 3 times in a row. To me, he is definitely one of the favourites for Div 1. But if I had to pick someone else, I'm afraid I can't look past. It's going to have to be Nixie. Surely this is Nixie's year. Surely. He's been so good the last 2 years and then fallen at the first hurdle both times in the playoffs. Surely he's got to break the playoff duck this year. But those would be my probably faves. What about you, boys?
Yeah, you can't look past Mike. So for any newbies in Div 1, Mike Clements is the one to watch as he's won the playoffs 2 years in a row. He's something of a playoff expert because I don't think he... Didn't he finish in the league like around 8th? It was only like
I think he finished 6th in the end.
Sixth,
5th or 6th.
Did he?
Yeah.
Where we were kind of like, oh, is he going to make the playoffs? Is he going to make the playoffs?
He went on a run, didn't he, at the end? Where he left all his chips for the playoffs. I think he won Manager of the Month 2 months in a row at the end, didn't he?
Tactical master.
He went on a mad one.
So yeah, I think Mike is the clear favourite, and then you've got the other boys who are very experienced for the playoffs now, like Peaks and Nixie and CJ. I think you'll have a good year this year. I really do. I think
it can't be as bad as last year.
Luck deserted.
To be fair, that's the last year is the first year I didn't make the playoffs, so it was a topsy-turvy one last year, but we'll see. But yeah, for me, I think, Mike was just an absolute... The way he won that last year was unbelievable, to be fair to him. His point scoring at the end of the season was actually disgusting. Actually disgusting. But yeah, Nixie for me...
I'm still bitter about that, by the way. 1 point.
Yeah, horrendous. Nixie for me, I think... The thing with Nixie, he knows what he's doing head-to-head wise. I think that's what some lads, especially new lads in Div 1, will find when they play Nixie and people like Peaks. I'm still very much, I'm looking at my overall points in the background, which I need to get rid of, whereas those two are really sort of head-to-head sort of mindset, which is great. So I think Peaks is a dark horse. Trav is one of those sort of up and down.
Like a minus 28 or minus 38.
To set himself up, exactly.
He did take a minus 32 1 week,
So it's going to be, like I said, we're all saying the same sort of name. So it'll be interesting, I think. At the start, you don't really know what's going on. But once you sort of get to sort of 18, 19, 20 games, the table really starts to sort of take its shape. We'll then start to know who's going.
What about relegation candidates, Siege? Who are you looking at and going,
good question.
They could go
Good
down?
Question.
Remember,
Good
4
question.
go down, Siege. So I want 4 names of people that are going down. I want
4 names. Stuart Balfour.
Stuart Balfour, go on, throwing it straight out there. Bold predictions.
Stuart Balfour would absolutely love that, would shut him up. Dassy, I'm not sure. Dassy's one of those, I think he got a bit more sort of engagement last year, starting to enjoy it. It's a tough one, this. I think Trav could be in trouble this year. Trav got very lucky last year with his games. I think where he was in the table, he did not reflect where he should have been in terms of his point scoring. So I think he may be down there, and maybe one of the newbies. I love to say Harry, my cousin. I cannot wait to see how he gets on. I cannot wait. So those
Baptism
four
of
would be
fire
my
for the three
four.
newbies in Div
It
1,
will
isn't
be
it?
a baptism of fire, so I'm looking forward to that. But Trav, I think, is going to be found out this year for the first time. I actually met up with him for a beer just before I left England, and he was crying about how hard it was to pick a team this year with all these price rises and
already
stuff like that.
crying.
So it'll be interesting. Yeah, he
With
was
his little
crying.
mini hose.
Yeah, that's it.
Ben,
So
Ben,
yeah,
who's your 4 that's going to go down?
Dassy, Trav, maybe me. I don't know why. I've just got an awful feeling about this season. I don't feel confident at all. And then 4th, maybe Finn. Maybe Finn. If we can't keep him engaged, he might go down like a sack of shit as well.
Yeah, for me, I think Finn's just based on overall ranking. I think Finn's going to potentially find it tricky in Div 1, but hopefully he surprises us. I think Andy Jackson is also in danger. How he survived last year, to me, is a miracle because I thought he was shocking last year.
He finished pretty strong, didn't he?
Yeah,
he did finish strong.
Travis also another name. So all three of us have said Trav's going down. And I also actually think, right, I was going to say it, but Ben's already said it for me. I actually think Ben might go down as well. I think he had his thunder last year. He didn't make the most of it. He didn't win the title. And looking at Newcastle, I think that's just going to get in his head and it's going to affect his team. And
Newcastle have gotten dismantled after, a nice little cup run. Maybe the same thing is going to happen to me.
Come and join us in Div 2, Ben. Come down to the party.
Well, looking at some of the players in Div 2, I'm not feeling great about that either. Although maybe they'll get promoted, I'll get relegated. I'll miss having to play them, so that's good.
So the guys in Div 2 is myself, after getting relegated last year, along with Trotty, Jennings, Farney and Charlie. All of us got relegated last year. There was more than 4 because of how big the league was last year, so it's gone down. And then our newbies, we've got Greg, Jamie, Paul, Dilly, Mitch, Ryan, Ash, John, Tom, Will, Hadri, Pete, Savs, Al, and Tito or Tito. Please let us know how you say that. We don't want to offend anyone. Who we've got to pick 4 to get promoted. Who wants to go
That's so
first?
bloody hard because a lot of you are so unknown.
Should we pick 4 together here? Should we pick 1 each and then we'll have a rogue one? I'm gonna pick. I think we're all gonna say it, but I'm gonna pick Greg. I really think Greg.
You're gonna pick me?
Greg, straight up.
Greg's my shout. What about you boys?
This Tito bloke.
Yeah, and Hadri. I think all 3 Belgians are going up to Div 1.
We do have a strong Belgian contingent, and I think they're going to absolutely smash us this year.
But I think it's so tight because we've got other people in there. Like I think Savs is going to be obviously decent.
Yeah, Savs is decent.
It is his job, so he should be good at it. I think Tom Alabone will be good at it. I think the difference is, for some of these guys, it's the difference of coming into head-to-head, where I know our Belgian contingent have played head-to-head before. So they know how it works, where we've got some of our other newbies who will struggle. If I'm honest, I think it's more funny looking at the people who could finish bottom after getting relegated, because I think people like Tom Jennings, Andy Farmfield, and Charlie.
Back-to-back relegations.
Charlie was slightly unlucky last year because he did okay points-wise.
Yeah.
He went on a terrible run in head-to-head and then played some absolute mare decisions, didn't he? Didn't he
captain for Brog and Charlie?
He's doing rogue stuff. Yeah.
But I actually think those are probably the 4. I think it's going to be really tight to see that. I think it's going to be a fight to see who comes up.
Yeah, I think Dilly's going to do well. I mean, if he's top 300k.
Dilly, you could name a fair few in there. I think
I'm really looking forward to see how that
finish
comes
bottom. If I'm totally honest, I think it's going to be Tom Jennings.
And Jennings, Farney or Charlie to finish bottom.
You think Charlie will finish bottom again?
Yeah.
2 years
You'll be
in a
alright,
row?
Alex. You'll be mid-table. I think Charlie will
No, mate, I'm going to win the league, boy. You don't even know.
Dear. Oh, dear.
But yeah, it's going to be tight. I think in Div 2, as we said, there's a lot of good ranked players in there, so I think it's going to be favoured. But Ben's called it here first. He thinks Charlie's going to be building back-to-back trophies for the winner. And then I think it's going to be surely Jennings cannot be so close to building the trophy 2 years in a row and not have yet built the trophy.
The thing with
So I
Jennings,
think
he actually went against his tinkering and did really well towards the end of the season. I don't think he made a transfer for like 2
That's 'cause
months.
he
and was
forgot.
just winning games
Yeah.
for fun.
I think he'd given up, mate. The reason he
Which
did
is
well was 'cause
hilarious.
he stopped tinkering. Yeah.
That's it. But
Oh, what a treat. Well, that is the end of that episode, I would say. Now, for those of you who don't normally listen, that's not really normally how the episode goes. We do a lot more like football chat in there. We'll do some fantasy chat. We'll talk about the league, but obviously because it's the first one, we do a bit of a preview. And then because Siege is on holiday, he can't be bothered to do the Thursday episode that we're going to do that comes out on Friday. So me and Ben will be in charge of doing the fantasy episode on Thursday evening, which comes to you on Friday. I think in that episode, Ben, we're going to be looking right at our drafts, our week one drafts, our teams, without giving too much away before we play head to head.
that's it.
And then we'll also be looking at some of our dark horses for fantasy players of the year, and actually how challenging it has been really to pick a team in fantasy this year, given everything that's gone on with the World Cup and the transfer window and lots of managerial changes. So there's a lot to come. We've got so much more to share with you all as the season goes on. There's some way more exciting things to come. This is just the start of what we're going to bring you. Ben is going to be testing his writing skills. I won't give too much away there, but Ben is now going to be the FPL Rivals head correspondent.
Yes. Head journalist.
Head journalist as we head into the season. Siege will be our fantasy expert, and then that just leaves me as the
non-league correspondent.
The non-league correspondent.
I do have one question, actually, that some of the guys might have, and I don't actually know the answer. Maybe you boys do. When are the fixtures released? When do we know who we're playing?
Deadline. As soon as the deadline goes.
As soon as the deadline goes on.
So the first game's Friday night. So I think the actual deadline is 6 o'clock on Friday.
I think 6 o'clock or 6:30. Yeah, I think it is.
So I'd expect that probably an hour after that we'll have all our fixtures.
6:30. 6:30 Friday. Yeah.
So I expect about roughly about an hour after that. Unless we know that Greg's got some inside loop on if he can.
Yeah, he might know through his
Greg,
API, URL, geodomain, whatever.
That's it.
Brilliant. Well, Siege, enjoy the rest of your holiday.
Yes, thanks for joining us.
Learn some Spanish so you can speak about Real Betis. Don't just walk around going, "Ha, Joaquim! Ah, Hector Bellerin!" Yeah.
Great to be back, boys. We will see you very soon and enjoy the season.
Cheers!
May the fantasy gods be with you all. Bye-bye.
You did it. Well done.